Okay guys, today's project is we're going to do a function called $piece. So that's what it is, $piece, or shortened down to $p. So what we need to do today is do a bit of a tiny routine. So our routine today is JSON1, that's where I've been saving all the data. But this particular one we're going to have a line label. You can tell it's a line label by the fact that it's lit up red, and it's to the very next of the left hand column, whereas all the other code starts one space in. So this is a line label. So what we're going to do is bonjour, guten Tag, I think that's it. Aloha, and we'll have hola, something like that. So we've set up a string called hello text, and in this text there are 4 pieces of data. Okay, there are 3 delimiters. So that is a delimiter, and that is a delimiter, and that is a delimiter. Actually, a delimiter could be anything. A delimiter could be all that if you wanted it to. But our delimiters are 3 asterisks. So there are 3 delimiters and 4 pieces of data. So that's 1 piece of data. That's 2, that's the second piece. That's the third piece, and that's the 4th piece. Okay, so this is commonly known as piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, piece 4. So what we need to do now is just do some sort of little, I don't know, code or something like that. So we'll have something like right. Can you remember in the very first lesson where we did the PVCC? On the video where I'm showing you how to write stuff, I've got the full listing. You need to save that into a routine called PVCC. So we will now run that. So do PVCC. Right, %screen. That clears the screen. So right. Hello world. God, I can't type today. Bloody hell. And then we'll have something like what is your name, or something like that. What is your name? And we'll call ourselves a human. Okay, so we'll have hello, I don't know, human. So that'll be like a bit of a, I don't know. Oh no, I'll put there. In the UK, I would say, oops. Hello, Jason, or something like that. So what we'll do now is we'll do another for loop. So n equals. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Okay. Yep. Right. What we're going to do incorporate now is a thing called a dotty do. In other coding languages, this is where your curly braces are. We could actually have curly braces like that, but as I say, this video is old school. So if n equals 1, right, in France, I would say, and then what we need to do then is $piece hello text with the asterisk, comma 1, no, comma n, right? Say blah 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 blah, and then what we need to do then, oh god, I'm getting my case mixed up today. So what I'll do now is I'll copy that. 2, 3, 4. So bonjour is France, so in Germany I would say that. So what we need to do now is do that to number 2. So the third one is Hawaiian, I think. Hawaii. How do you spell Hawaii? Is it double I? I don't know. And then the fourth one, hola, will be Spain. So what's going to happen here then is we're going to call this particular bit of code, and then it's going to set up a text variable with that data in, delimited by asterisks. We're going to call our video function. We're going to clear the screen. We're going to write hello world. Then we're going to ask what your name is. I'll type in Jason or something, and then I'll put, in the UK I would say hello Jason. Then what it'll do is it'll start this for loop, and it'll start at number 1, increment by 1 up to number 4. So the first value will be number 1, and then it's going to do all this code. So what it'll do then, it'll say if n equals 1, then it'll write this line. Write, in France I would say, now the $piece, what I'm doing is I'm telling the computer then to get this variable, which is that one there, yep, find the asterisk, which it does, right, and because n is 1, find the data between 0 and 1, so the between 0 and the first asterisk, which it has done there, and then it quits back to this for loop. So then it'll increment n again, so n will now become 2. So then when it's 2, it'll say in Germany I would say, it gets that variable, finds the delimiter, but then finds the second delimiter, or the second piece should I say, which is that one there, right? Same for number 3, and then same for number 4. Right, so if we now compile that, I'll start my terminal. To start your terminal, you'll need to go into your cube, click on terminal. Okay, right, so to run this one now, because we've got a routine with a subscript, what we'll do is we'll need a quit in there as well. I'll show you why in a minute. So what we need to do now is we need to run this particular routine. So the routine is called JSON1, and the line we want to run, or the code, starts from line hello. So what we need to do is do hello up arrow JDP JSON1. So we're saying then we're going to tell the computer to do some code, do hello within JSON1. So there we've got us hello world. What is your name? Jason. So in the UK I would say hello Jason. In France I would say bonjour Jason. In Germany I would say guten Tag Jason. In Hawaii I would say aloha Jason. In Spain I would say hola Jason. Okay, so that's a very quick demo on the $piece.